Your heart is one of the most essential parts of the human body. Its job is to pump blood, oxygen, and nutrients to your entire body, from your brain to your toes. Your heart beats over 50 to 100 times per minute, and with each beat, it helps to keep you alive. So what happens when your heart stops beating? When your heart stops beating, this is known as cardiac arrest. You no longer receive oxygen, blood, or nutrients to your body, and this can lead to death. Cardiac arrest can happen without any signs or symptoms, meaning that you will not be able to tell if someone is going to go through cardiac arrest. The best treatment for cardiac arrest is to prevent it from happening. Keeping your body moving is a good way to keep your heart strong. Eating a balanced diet with whole grains such as brown rice will also help to keep you healthy and on your feet. Lastly, staying away from sugary foods or foods high in fats will be able to help keep you safe from cardiac arrest. If someone is experiencing cardiac arrest, there are steps you can take to help keep them alive. CPR is a life-saving procedure that anyone can perform. It is an easy skill to learn, and it could help you save a life. Here's how it's done. The person that is experiencing cardiac arrest will usually be lying motionless and will not be breathing or have a pulse. The first thing you want to do in this situation is to check to see that the scene is safe. If the scene is safe for you to enter, then approach the person who you suspect is experiencing cardiac arrest and try to see if they respond. Tap them on the shoulder, call their name, or say, "Hey, you," in a loud voice. If the person does not respond, signal those around you to call a medical professional. You will check to see if the victim is breathing. Place your head over the victim's head and look down towards their toes. You are checking to see if the person is breathing. You should be looking for the chest rising and feeling for their breath on your cheek. Do this for 10 seconds. If the person is not breathing, then you can begin CPR. To begin performing CPR, place your hand on top of the other. You'll want to be sure to use the heel of your hand when you are performing CPR. Make sure that all thick clothing is out of the way. Place the heel of your hand in between the breasts of the victim. Make sure your arms are straight. Using a lot of force, begin pushing down on the victim's chest using the following pace and counting out loud, until someone else arrives to take over. It is important to remember to keep your arms straight, push down on their chest, stay directly above the victim, and keep an even pace. You may hear or feel cracking, especially in older patients. This is to be expected, and it is much better to have a broken rib than to die of cardiac arrest. Now that you've seen the steps of CPR, here's how it should look in a real-life situation.
CPR is a life-saving procedure that everybody should learn how to do. Most medical facilities have AEDs, airports also, which is also a life-saving device. If you come across a scene where there's a person down, you always want to make sure that the scene appears safe before you enter. Upon entering, you want to check to see if the person is alert, if they're oriented. If they're totally unconscious, you're going to call for help. If there's nobody else to help you, pick up your cell phone and call 911. After doing that, you want to assess the person's airway. You're going to put your ear down near their face, and you're going to look, listen, and feel for breathing. As you look down at their toes, you're going to watch their chest rise and fall, and listen and feel for any air movement out of their mouth. After 10 seconds, if there is nothing that you've noticed and they are not alert after you've tried to shake them and yell at them, "Can I help you? Can I help you? Hello? Are you there?" Then you are going to start CPR. You want to make sure that they're on a hard surface. You're going to put the heel of your hand, one hand in between their breastbone and their breasts, and you're going to count and push down straight with your elbows straight. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and, You're going to continue to do compressions until somebody comes to help you, until you're too tired to continue, or until the patient regains consciousness.